Hi, I'm Pam Anderson, AARP's food expert, and we're at that time of year where a lot of people are thinking, oh, it's time to take off a few pounds. And what I want to challenge you to do is actually figure out how to change your life. Do that lifestyle change that we all know needs to happen in order for weight loss to be permanent. And Maggie, my daughter, actually watched me go through this several years ago, and I've pretty much been able to more or less maintain that weight loss of about 40 pounds. It starts by figuring out, what do I need to eat to be happy? There's no point in giving up anything that you're not willing to give up for the rest of your life, because at some point you're going to have to face that food and deal with it. I found that eating small portions about 6 times a day is what really worked for me. It starts off for me in the early morning. I get up early and enjoy a cup of tea and some fresh fruit. That tea just kind of gently wakes me up, and that fresh fruit gives me just a little bit of energy for that workout, because part of a healthy lifestyle is not just eating right, but it's also exercising. That allows me then to move on and have breakfast a little bit later in the morning. I don't know about you, but that mid-morning snack is the thing that really sends me over the edge and makes me sort of kind of be naughty for the rest of the day. So eating breakfast later means that holds me until lunch. Breakfast can be anything, and I'm offering you all a recipe for my really delicious,
it's the best,
granola. Yeah. Lunch for me is usually a soup or salad, depending on the season. This time of year, a warm soup is great, and you think, oh, I don't have time to make soups. This is just about 4 ingredients: canned beans, salsa, chicken broth, cumin, cilantro. Puree it in the blender, throw it on the stove, heat it up. That's a great lunch.
This is a great soup. This is one of my favorites, actually.
Yeah. I don't need to eat much more than that for lunch, because mid-afternoon I give myself a sweet treat and a cup of tea. This is not a decadent cookie.
No.
But just some biscotti or just a lean cookie with a cup of tea, just that afternoon moment of sitting down, and you well know that this is kind of one of my favorite times of the day. And I rarely miss having that cup of tea in the afternoon.
This is my favorite part of the day.
Me too. I don't need to eat a decadent cookie, because in just a few hours it's time for my pre-dinner nibble and a glass of wine. That lets me know that the day's about to end, and this little bit of nuts and a little bit of wine, it relaxes me, and it keeps me from overeating at dinner, because we all come home from work
ravenous.
And so when you're ravenous, what do? You just start picking during dinner prep.
Yeah.
So that's a pleasurable, wonderful time of day. And then again, I don't need, since I've had this, I don't need a big dinner. This is a very light pasta dish. It's got vegetables, but it's a creamy tomato sauce. I love creamy things, and so I'm using evaporated milk instead of heavy cream in this pasta dish, and it gives me creaminess without the calories. So this is kind of what a day looks like for me. And now, is this a sacrifice or is this punishment?
No, this is delicious.
For more information about how to make this lifestyle change, check out my book, The Perfect Recipe for Losing Weight and Eating Great, or head over to aarp.org for many of these delicious recipes.
Or 3minutecooks.com.